I feel really bad because I wrote on my blog, for the few people that read it, that I was going to do a sawing demonstration, and I was charging my digital camera battery, and it went missing, and I thought my cats had taken it, and I felt awful, absolutely awful. And what ended up happening was it fell out of the charger into one of the drawers that were underneath the charger. So I apologize for my cats. I'm going to have to get them a cat treat or something. Anyways, I'm here to show you guys how to cut, how to saw. We're going to be sawing some silver. Actually, we're going to be sawing some copper. And the reason for that is because I highly recommend practicing on copper before sawing silver. And that is because copper is a lot less expensive. So what I have here is a piece of copper that back when I was taking metalsmithing classes, I had roller printed on. So it has this really cool like snakeskin texture. And I'm just going to draw on here a couple ovals so that I know, I think I can fit two of these, so I know where to cut. You can draw, you can, good catch, Renee, you can take an image that you've drawn on the computer if you're computer savvy, and you can use that. You can print it out and then rubber cement it down to your metal. You can really do whatever you want. There's no rules. Now you're going to need a bench pen. I love this kind because it has the metal that you can hammer on. And you're going to need a saw. I have installed in here a saw blade, and it's a 4-0 saw blade. And this is just the kind that I like. Now, I'll show you how to put them in. I always take the blade, and I always do the bottom first. Make sure the teeth are facing you. Okay. Then I put the top in, and I don't really remember if this is the correct way to do it, but this is the way that I do it. And it works, and if it works, more power to you. And then what I do is, see how it's all wobbly? I don't know if you guys can see that, because I really don't know what you can see right there. There you go. I straighten it out, and then I tighten it, and your saw blade should make a nice pinging sound. Now, rub your fingernail down the blade, and if it goes down without any problem, it means you have the blade in correctly. If you rub your fingernail down it and it gets stuck, it means it's in there incorrectly, and it means that the teeth are facing the wrong way, so you're going to want to flip it around. Wax or candle or soap, you're going to want to take some of this and just rub it on the blade just a little bit, and then you start sawing. Now I've read different books, and some people say to saw up and down, some people say to saw at a 45-degree angle. Do whatever the heck works for you. And you're just going to want to start and go very slowly. And I'm not putting any pressure on the saw. I'm just moving it up and down. So you're letting the blade do all the work. And just go very slowly. And when you get to an area where you're going to have to turn, always keep the blade moving when you turn. When you round a corner. And some people like to turn their metal, some people like to turn the saw. You know, I just do kind of both, because that's what works for me. Moving this cool little copper dust so that I can see my line. Woohoo! Easy as that. See? Nice piece cut out. I'll do the other piece so you guys can watch again. Very easy. And if you want, you can put more wax on your blade if you think that it helps. Just a little bit, you don't need a lot. Now if your blade gets stuck, sometimes they'll get stuck, and the best thing to do is just kind of wiggle it and move it, and that will unstick it. Now what's going to happen, most definitely, because it happens to everybody, is that you're going to break a couple saw blades. And it's normal, it happens, they're super inexpensive. And so you're going to want to buy yourself a couple dozen at a time, because they will break. Here you have it, 2 little ovals. Now what I'm going to have to do is sand them, file and sand them, and that will be for next